Hello and welcome back to Alyssa's Ozark home. Today's video is going to be a cozy spring day at my home here in the countryside of Northwest Arkansas. Today I'm going to be just doing some cleaning. I'm going to be decorating for spring because spring is finally here. I'm also going to be putting away some groceries and making a delicious pasta dinner. So I hope that you guys enjoy your stay here at my home in the Ozarks. One of my favorite things to do every day, especially when the weather is nice, is to head outside and take care of my chickens and my goats. I love coming out here when the weather is nice and just appreciating nature and appreciating my animals and their funny little personalities. It's just a great way to start off my day. I like to walk the perimeter of our chicken run and our chicken coop every couple days or so just to make sure everything looks good, make sure the hardware cloth looks good, and that there's nothing that I need to repair. Now that the chickens are taken care of, it's time to go give my goats some attention and give them some treats. They love when I grab the treat bag out. Every time I come out in the backyard, they think I have treats for them. They get all excited to see me. These girls are so sweet and I just love them so much. So while I was out there with the animals and taking care of all of my chores, I had groceries scheduled to be delivered and they arrived. So now I'm just going to put all of these groceries away and just enjoy this afternoon in my kitchen. And then I'm going to clean the kitchen a little bit and finally start decorating for spring. Also, here is our new kitchen island. Well, it's not new, it's kind of refurbished. We found it on Marketplace and kind of redid the kitchen island. And in my last video, I mentioned, because I didn't have a kitchen island, that I was getting one soon. But this is what we have, and I love it so much. It's rustic, it's country, and it's got the butcher block countertops. I got that at Lowe's, and I just got 2 of them and combined them and secured them to the base of the island. But we love it. I know it's not everybody's style. I love the whole country, rustic, home decor type of style. So it's perfect for our kitchen, and our kitchen is a little too small to have an actual island. Plus, that would be a lot of money with getting the cabinets and the countertops and everything. So this was the most affordable way we could add an island to our kitchen and it still looked nice. So with every grocery order, or if I go get groceries myself, I always make sure to get some flowers with that because I am loving having live plants in my house. And now that it's spring, I just really love having flowers. Now that the groceries are put away, I'm going to start cleaning the kitchen. I like to decorate a clean space, so I'm going to take most of the items off the counter, give everything a good wipe down in here. So how are you guys doing? Are you guys finally getting warmer weather wherever you're at? I know here in Northwest Arkansas, the weather has been all over the place. One moment it's hot and warm and sunny, the next moment it's cold and then it's storming. That's just spring here. I feel like that's spring in general, but I am loving these nice, warm, but not super hot spring days because just in a few weeks, it's probably going to be too hot to open the windows and enjoy the fresh air. But I know, like, I have family up in Michigan, the northern part of Michigan, and there is still a lot of snow on the ground up there, up in that part, upper peninsula of Michigan. So I know a lot of the country is still experiencing some pretty cold weather. So if that's you guys, hang in there. And one of the easiest ways you can make your home feel festive for the seasons or the holidays is by going on your TV, downloading the YouTube TV app, it's free, and searching whatever holiday or season ambiance. So for example, I searched spring ambiance, and there's tons of TV wallpapers or little scenes that you can pick that are related to whatever season or holiday you want to search for. And it just really makes a big difference and makes your home feel festive for free. So just a little tip, if you don't have a lot of seasonal decor, or if you maybe can't go out and afford to buy seasonal decor, that's a great way to make your space feel nice and festive. now it's time to decorate. In the past, I typically focused more on fall, and of course decorating for Christmas is a big one. But for spring and summer, I never really decorated, so I don't have a lot to work with. A lot of it is stuff from previous years, but I did go out and buy a few things from Home Goods. So I'll kind of share with you those items as I decorate. This tiered tray I got from Hobby Lobby, and I wanted to put my Scentsy warmer on top just to add some lighting over here in this corner, and I'm just going to decorate it for spring. A lot of my stuff is more Easter related, so I will be taking that down after Easter on Sunday. But most of the stuff like the bunnies and the floral towels and stuff like that, I can keep up all spring. I got the viral egg house holder from Tractor Supply. I was able to finally snag one. It does have a little chip on the door, but I can probably find some white nail polish or something and kind of touch it up a little bit. But I love this egg house holder because it actually looks like our house kind of. Our house has a green roof, and it's like a light gray for the siding. So I thought this was perfect because it totally fits our home, and our barn has a green roof. I also love this egg holder because I can latch it closed, because this little kitty here loves to steal eggs. Like if I just keep eggs on the counter, she will take them and roll them off the counter and crack them on the floor, and it's a big mess. So this egg holder is perfect because I can just close the doors and lock it, and she cannot get into it. So I kind of already have a lot of stuff on my counters as it is. So as far as decorating my kitchen, I wanted to make sure that whatever I put out was more functional decor rather than just stuff, because it can kind of look cluttery with everything else that I have on my counters. And I found these stackable flour measuring cups and measuring spoons from Home Goods, and I thought that they would be perfect for my kitchen because it adds that spring touch, but it's functional. And then I had this cute little bunny holding a flower already, and I figured I might as well just put him back here to add to that little vignette I created, and it just looks really cute. And of course my nosy cat has to come over and see what I'm doing.
Rest with me, close to curtains, brew some herbal tea, reach out for me.
A few years ago, I found a set of these seasonal decorative plates, the Currier and Ives seasonal plates. I got them at a thrift store, and unfortunately my winter one broke when we moved here, but I have the rest of the season, so I just decided to hang this one up behind my stove, and I think it's so pretty, and again, just kind of adds a little bit of decor to my kitchen.
But who cared for the world now? Rest with me, close the curtains, brew some herbal tea, reach out for me, take my hand and lead even when I disagree. Maybe then I can relax. Maybe then I can relax. Bring my hair loose in my bed.
Well, here's how the kitchen turned out. I love it so much. It is so festive for spring, and I feel like it's just the perfect amount of decor, not too much and not too little, so you can still kind of get the festive feeling of spring when you walk into my kitchen. But now that I've got that decorated, I'm going to move on to our dining area. We don't have a dining room, but we do have this little space here next to our kitchen. It's kind of right by the front door as well.
Close the curtains, brew some herbal tea, reach out for me, and take my hand and lead even when I disagree.
It's a little while later. I took a little break to go outside and get some yard work done. My husband was mowing, and while he finishes up the mowing, I'm going to decorate the living room. And I don't do a lot of decor in my living room either. I always switch out the wreaths to make it more of a seasonal wreath, and the florals, I just switch out my florals, and I'm just adding a couple little bunnies that I've had for a few years now, just right here on the mantle, and that's all I'm doing. Same thing for my coffee table. I'm just going to take out the florals and pop in some more spring florals. Just going to add the finishing touch here in the living room. I'm going to diffuse some rose essential oil in our essential oil diffuser just to kind of make it smell like flowers and make it feel like spring in my house. And after I'm done giving you a little tour of the living room, I'm gonna start vacuuming the house because, as you know, if you decorate for the seasons, it just gets really dirty and there's dust and floral debris and everything on the floor when you're getting out your decor bins. And then I'm gonna cook us a yummy dinner. So tonight we're gonna have a cheesy sausage and pasta dinner. I don't remember the actual name of the recipe, but I will leave the recipe in the description box below. It was delicious. I ended up deciding to add some broccoli on top towards the end of the cooking time just to give it some extra nutrition because the recipe did not call for adding veggies in here, but we've had a similar dish in the past that did have broccoli in it and it was really good. And this dinner was delicious. My husband and my daughter loved it. So check out the recipe in the description box below if you want to make it. Well, that's going to be it for today's video. I hope that you guys enjoyed it and maybe got some ideas if you are still wanting to decorate your house for spring, if you haven't done so already. And I hope you guys have a wonderful Easter weekend and a blessed Sunday, but I'll see you in the next one. Take care. Bye.